Have you ever considered how such a short statement in the Bible can hold such immense, life-changing power? It is the ultimate declaration of resilience. In a world full of challenges that drain our hope and highlight our weaknesses, inner strength through faith is the powerful foundation we need. When facing sickness, lack, or exhaustion, our personal power fails. The incredible promise of this verse is that our ability to overcome does not depend on our own limited strength, but on an endless divine source. Apostle Paul wrote this life-changing truth while he was in prison. This fact proves that the strength he spoke of was not circumstantial wealth or comfort, but a spiritual capability to endure every single situation life throws at us, whether having plenty or experiencing need. In today's study, we will unlock the authentic meaning of Philippians 4:13 and learn how to activate this power that sustains us in all things. If you are looking for true empowerment, stay right here. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and share this message of faith. Let's get into today's Bible study. Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ, who strengthens me. This powerful statement of faith is undoubtedly one of the most inspirational declarations found in the Bible. However, to grasp its full life-changing potential, we must look past the surface and understand the deep context in which the Apostle Paul wrote it. This is not a magic formula for material success, nor is it divine permission to achieve any selfish desire. This powerful claim was not made by someone sitting in comfort and wealth. It was penned by a man in prison who intimately knew deprivation, hunger, persecution, and constant uncertainty. Therefore, the strength he speaks of is of a much deeper, more essential nature than physical or financial power. It is the core of genuine spiritual resilience. To truly appreciate the power of this verse, we must read the words immediately preceding it, where Paul reveals a surprising secret: contentment. He states, I have learned to be content whatever the circumstances. I know what it is to be in need, and I know what it is to have plenty. I have learned the secret of being content in any and every situation, whether well-fed or hungry, whether living in plenty or in want. This is the real key. The power Paul declares is not about the ability to avoid life's hardships, but rather the ability to endure them, overcome them, and remain faithful and grateful regardless of external circumstances. He could have much or have little, be free or be chained, and still be well. This spiritual and emotional stability was what he could do in Christ. The Greek word for strengthens in this verse is endynamounti, meaning to enable inwardly, infuse power, or make strong within. This powerfully reveals that the source of our power is not in our limited human willpower or our fleeting emotional resilience, but in an external and inexhaustible source, Christ himself. He doesn't just give us strength. He is the very strength operating within us. When we feel weak, depleted, or unable to carry on, it is His presence, His Spirit, and His grace that enable us to take the next step with faith and dignity. This is the genuine manifestation of our inner strength. This enabling power of Christ teaches us not to be attached to our circumstances. Fear, anxiety, and despair arise when we link our peace and happiness to what is temporary: money, perfect health, or the absence of problems. Paul invites us to readjust our focus. By declaring his ability in Christ, he is effectively saying, I can handle abundance without becoming corrupt, and I can handle scarcity without despairing, because my true wealth and contentment are in Him who sustains me. It is a powerful lesson in the freedom we find when we transfer our trust from what we have to who holds us. So, what does it mean for us today that we can trust Christ's ability? It means you have the God-given capacity to live a life of purpose, to face the giants in your story, and to accomplish the mission you were called to. It is not a superpower to manipulate reality, but a super capacity for perseverance, patience, love, and service. You can forgive the unforgivable, resist overwhelming temptation, and start again after a devastating fall. Your strength to rise does not come from your self-sufficiency, but from Christ's sufficiency, being made perfect in your weakness. Therefore, I encourage you to internalize this verse not as a wish, but as an absolute truth about your identity in Christ. Do not allow the fear of loss or the pressure of crisis to paralyze you. You are spiritually equipped for everything that lies ahead. Remember, the power to walk through the dark valley does not come from your light, but from the light that guides you. May your faith be the anchor that turns your weakness into a platform for the manifestation of God's power. Go forth with the certainty that inner strength through faith sustains you for all things. If you like this content and feel it could help someone, please click the share button. Let's build a community where faith and hope can flourish. And hey, if you're not yet part of our family, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Your presence here is so important. Thank you for your company and attention in this video. I'll see you in the next one.